This is the Xiaomi Poco X6 Pro, launched 2 months ago. I bought it from Amazon Germany for €328. Is it worth your money? Spoiler alert, yes. Let's check it out. In the box, you will find the phone, of course, a powerful 67 charging brick, a charging cable, and a very nice case that is light and slim. The phone has a very pleasant construction with plastic back and sides and the Gorilla Glass 5 covered front. It feels light at 190 grams and quite easy to handle because of the very skinny borders. The aspect ratio is 20:9, so it is taller and narrower. It is IP54 splash and dust resistant, so do not submerge it in water. There are 3 color variants. I opted for the gray variant, hoping that it would be less prone to fingerprints than the black one. It is not. I had to constantly wipe it down for this footage. Okay, let's see what I like about this phone. First, the display. It is a 6.7 inches AMOLED with an 1.5K resolution and 120Hz refresh rate. The panel is sharp, vivid, with good viewing angles and excellent brightness. It is HDR10 Plus compatible with 1800 nits advertised peak brightness. You can tweak the colors to your liking from original to vivid to saturated, playing also with the white balance. I like the original with a touch of warm. All in all, the display is objectively great and comes with a pre-applied screen protector. Next, the biometrics. The phone has both fingerprint and face unlock. The fingerprint scanner is an optical under-display one and it is fast and reliable. The accuracy rate is 100%. I am very happy with its performance. The face unlock is 2D, of course, and it is very responsive. Next, the speakers. The phone is equipped with a stereo speaker setup, loud, with a very well-balanced sound. Check it out.
Ever heard of the wolf cat? The Lycoy cat, also known as the werewolf cat, is a relatively new and rare breed, known for its unique appearance, resembling a werewolf due to its partially hairless face and body and patchy fur. The breed originated in 2011 from a natural mutation.
Next, the haptics. The vibration motor is very good with a tight and strong feedback, not hollow like we are used to for this price range. Next, the processor. Actually, this one should be on top of the list. The MediaTek Dimensity 8300 Ultra is a beast for this budget. It is manufactured on a 4nm process and is efficient and fast. It destroys the Exynos 1380 and the Tensor G2 in benchmarks, and it is actually unrivaled for this price range. There is very little throttling as well, so a good choice for gamers. Next, the charging and battery life. The phone charges from 0 to full in 45 minutes or less. The battery is a 5000 mAh and the battery life is very good at 7 to 8 hours of screen time in indoor scenarios. This is my estimate, as Xiaomi does not offer this info. And last but not least, the cameras. Just wanted to mention first that the camera bump is very reflective and you can use it as a mirror to frame yourself. Smart. The 64 megapixels main camera punches way above this price range. The level of detail is great, the processing is very good, a bit HDR for my taste though. The 8 megapixels ultra wide is decent, both in good light and low light. The front-facing camera is a 16 megapixels one and it is good enough. And the night mode is also good. In some instances, this phone can be better than the Google Pixel, which is a benchmark for me. The video is good in detail, so in dynamic range and colors. The stabilization is always on and it works the best on the Full HD 30 frames per second. The video from the main camera is kept at 4K 30 frames per second. Now, let's talk about what I am not a big fan of. First, the software. HyperOS is an iOS copycat with notifications on the left side and the control panel on the right. The settings menu is really similar. Folders look identical, granted you have other folder shapes on the Poco as well. Some features like display size or notifications volume level are hidden in other places, like in the accessibility or other settings. Next, the level of bloatware is terrible. Fortunately, you can uninstall most games and apps that you don't need. Next, the screen response. Though advertised at 2160Hz touch sampling rate, the screen responsiveness is not always great. This can be usually fixed with an update. Next, the bugs. I understand that this is the first phone to run HyperOS and it can be buggy sometimes. I just needed to mention. I never had a bug that made the phone unusable. Just sometimes the keyboard trail did not work. I had WhatsApp frozen for a few good seconds, apps next to each other with the same icon, and the Samsung internet browser not loading any page. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. So is it worth buying? Yes. You get a great screen, great processor, excellent haptic motor, very good call quality, very good stereo speakers, and good battery life. Big thumbs up from me.